don't include this in the video, but you do beat us.
You do have that tendency, John.
You do. It's okay.
This is not true.
One of us likes it a lot more than the other one. I'm not gonna say which one. I say we leave that up in the air.
Which one? But it starts with a J.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get started.
Well, okay.
Katawa Shoujo.
All right.
Hold on, guys.
I don't think he said that.
That's not in the script.
He said that. Hold on, guys. I'm just getting out of bed.
Oh,
He's waking up.
come on, you be professional now.
My morning alarm goes off, and I feel about uselessly for a while until I remembered that I decided to give morning runs another shot.
Oh no,
That was fun last time.
not for me.
I don't know if this was my greatest idea, but I'm determined to keep going. Let's do it, Hisao.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that's gonna be fun for us.
This is about my health, after all.
Mhm.
Sure, things haven't been great lately for me, but that hasn't made existence so intolerable that I'm not going to try everything I can to stay healthy.
You know, that's a good mindset.
Heck yeah.
Besides, it's all about asserting some kind of control over this thing, right? True.
Mm-hmm.
If I can manage that well, I can manage anything. At least that's what I keep telling myself.
Good mindset.
Yeah. Oh no.
Once again,
Hooray.
I'm not alone in my run. Gee, I wonder who's here.
Starting off strong.
Good morning.
Oh fuck.
I see. Not that it's organization things.
Emmy has apparently been here for some time.
Great.
Awesome.
Maybe she won't talk.
It looks like she's already worked up a good sweat. You can hear the clacking. Just when the hell did she come down here anyway? Early morning. Oh.
Start bleeding. Just, oh, we're gonna go through this again.
Yeah, it was my favorite part.
Good morning.
I can't even go that high, so.
Good morning.
Oh, we have to pick her.
What?
Oh.
No, we're not the main route.
Yeah.
Everything alright?
No. It's you.
Yeah.
I'm surprised to see you again.
Why's that? Question mark.
Well, not many people actually manage to. Hold up. Well, not many people actually manage to come back for the second try. For a second try. Sorry, I'm tearing up.
She's tired. She's tired.
I'm seemingly annoyed by a passing thought. You're out of breath, Emmy.
I was running. Like the rest of the track team, for instance.
Oh.
Still, it was only supposed to be on volunteer basis, but it's not that big of a shock. And I guess it's pretty early.
Just breaks.
Gotcha.
Give me 1 second.
Wow, I mean, you must be really tired. You sound like a man.
She like coughs, and then her kid voice comes like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I had something stuck in my throat actually."
You can do that. You can do that. Just
No.
retcon it right now.
No.
And I guess it's pretty early in the morning. It's like, early in the morning. And I guess.
This line is gonna kill me, bro.
See that?
And um 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 um
Channel Emmy right now.
channeling channeling and I get
This is all getting cut out.
and I guess
No.
We're not.
No,
I'm
this
the
is going in the
editor
extras
here.
video.
I'm the
Oh my editor, don't cut it out.
editor.
Please, editor, I need this. Put it in the front of the video.
um 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 and
Drink some water.
What do you think I've been doing this?
and I guess it's pretty early. I get
You're close.
Give me 1 second.
Wow, this is night break. This is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, editor, cut that out too. It's a nice break for you.
Hisao Nakai left the track field.
She's just
Wait,
sitting there
going
like
back.
coughing, trying to clear her
She
voice.
glitches out. She just stops.
and I
Like-
guess it's pretty early
okay.
in the morning. So yeah.
A shrug and suddenly it appears that she's forgotten what she was talking about.
I forgot what I was talking about.
Well, that was useless. The frown disappears entirely and she seems to snap back to her previous train of thought.
So come on, then.
What?
You're here to run again, right?
Well, yes.
So come on.
I find myself suddenly grabbed and yanked onto the track.
She's very strong.
I mean, yeah.
Things seem to be set on mirroring yesterday's run. That is, I seem to be struggling while Emmy moves with an effortless that I find enviable. It's incredibly bothersome to be so easily worn out. I know I should be patient, work toward things gradually, but it's difficult to stay positive about this when a girl is faster than me.
Oh no. Toxic Max.
I mean,
Toxic Max.
She's a cyborg, though.
She's a cyborg is crazy.
Zip,
One-
zip, zip,
one-
zip, 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 zip. Error code, error code.
We round the track and start on our second lap. Emmy seems to have grown impatient, keeping pace with me, and begins to pull away.
That's actually crazy.
This is where I gave out yesterday. Will I be able to do more?
Oh, he's gonna die if we go for it.
That's how the game
snap.
ends.
Is this how he dies? Go for
I
it.
think
It's
we-
the game.
I don't know. I feel like if we
If
take
we
it
go
easy,
for
then
it,
we
we're
should
gonna wake
quit.
up in like the nurse's office or something.
Yeah, that means we get more time with Emmy, obviously.
And that's what we want? Question mark.
Wait,
I don't know. It's
Wait,
like,
wait,
I
wait.
mean, I think it'd be funny.
what do we think, guys? What do you the viewers think?
Oh my
My
god.
Go
God.
for it, or should we take it easy? End the
Yeah.
video here, and we'll wait for a response.
Yeah.
That's
Let-
it. That's the end of the
I'll
session.
use the polls actually. I'll put out a
The
poll.
poll. You're gonna get like 2 replies.
It's you
from
too.
us.
It's you too.
You can't even reply on your own, I don't think.
All
No,
right.
I'm just kidding. Your opinions don't matter. We're gonna pick for you.
Yeah, sorry
I
guys.
think we
don't
should
have the
go
time.
for it. I feel like let's push ourselves.
Yeah,
Let's go for it.
I like the sound of that to
Yeah.
be honest. Let's go for
I
it.
believe in
Nope.
him.
Let's just
Yeah, if he has a
freaking
heart
go
attack,
for
whatever.
it.
Let's just do it. Let's just jump into it. What am I doing here?
And we cause him to have a existential crisis. Congrats.
Oh,
Am I really just going to fold and let Emmy pull ahead?
wow.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Beat up. The second lap's done quickly, and without even considering it, I keep going. Oh snap!
He's working. He's getting gains.
Prime Hisao starts now. Emmy looks back over her shoulder at me and grins.
How's she running backwards?
It's her legs.
Still going?
Wouldn't want you to think I'm out of shape.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that at all.
Emmy laughs without breaking her stride, no less, and speeds up even more.
Fantastic.
Awesome. Well, if this is the way you're going to play things. Da da da.
Oh my goodness, he's gonna die.
I increase my own pace as well.
Yeah, we're not gonna make it.
Thump, thump.
Okay.
I can feel my lungs burning, and my legs are starting to question just what the hell I think I'm doing. Lactic acid screams in my muscles while I close my ears.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I can't let myself fall behind, because that would be a loss.
And Hisao Nakai is no loser.
He's not. He's a
And
gamer.
I, Hisao Nakai, man of high valor and understanding, am no loser. The rational voice in my head inquires mildly just when we started playing a game. I'd answer it, but I'm having a lot of trouble thinking at present. She's so fast.
Bolt.
How
Oh.
the hell does she keep... It's like a string pulling on my chest, a choking feeling of narrowness and pain.
Uh-huh.
Before I can think of anything else, then oh shit, the track disappears right under my feet.
He's devoured into hell.
Oh no, guys.
Uh.
I stumble,
Ow.
one hand shooting down to clutch at my chest, the other hitting the track to keep me from falling on my face.
Oh. Hisao, no.
Did he win?
Emmy whirls around and her eyes widen.
Oh my god, you ate the concrete. Hisao!
She yells at me, sprinkling from the other side of the track.
Did you say
Oh,
sprinkling?
Sprinting from the other side of the
He
track.
sprinkles over here.
This sprinkles.
A little sprinkle.
What's wrong?
Nothing, just... keep your breathing steady. Calm down, don't panic. Don't panic.
Do you need me to get the nurse?
I close my eyes, shutting out the outside world. Oh no! My heart struggles to regain its rhythm.
Oh no.
It'll be okay, guys. I believe in him.
Kind of regretting our choice, actually.
No, he won't die like this.
Not like this. Slowly,
Not
my
like
chest
this.
to subside.
Oh, thank God.
He sounds a gamer. He wouldn't die like this.
Soon it's gone, like nothing happens. It's always a gamer. It was nothing? No, something happened there. It was love.
My God.
Oh snap! Oh, I was right. My
He was
eyes
right
again
there when he
glanced
closed
at
his
a
eyes.
very worrying. I think I'm fine.
You don't look fine.
My voice sounds weird even to myself, oddly even and matter of fact. It makes Emmy frown. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't think you are.
What? She seems to come to a decision and nods to herself.
Right. You're coming with me. You've got to see the nurse.
She's so caring.
Emmy grabs my arm and drags me up. I feel a bit wobbly, but I refuse the shoulder Emmy offers for support. Honestly, I'm a little ashamed by my own weakness.
Being carried by a girl. Ugh.
So masculine.
I'd really rather not have Emmy concerned about me, but it seems to be too late. Heck, I'd really rather not have anyone concerned about my condition. Though, at this point, it seems to be too late for that as well.
Oh darn.
I'd like to be able to deal with the whole thing on my own, without being a bother to anyone else. While I'm wishing for things, I'd rather not have this condition in the first place.
Aw. It's about body acceptance.
Nurse!
Okay.
It got high pitched.
Screams.
Nurse, come here quick!
Please, he's gonna die.
Emmy crashes into his office without knocking, but it doesn't alarm the nurse in the least.
He's used to it.
Probably. Good morning, sunshine. What's up?
Oh.
Heck yeah. He's...
Okay. Sunshine. It's sunshine. Anyways, he calmly sips from his coffee mug, but lays it down after following Emmy's gaze to me, looming in the doorway.
Hisao? What brings you here?
What do you think?
Just making sure.
We were running and he stumbled over and...
I couldn't even go
back.
through it all.
Go back.
No, it's part of the thing.
She's just kicking too fast.
Yeah.
Easy there, Emmy. Calm down. Hisao, what happened?
I don't know, we were running and then my chest started hurting like that time before, but it went away after a few seconds. It was just a flutter or something.
Flutter of love.
He says love.
Yeah.
The nurse frowns as if to say that just a flutter is some kind of oxymoron.
Oh, he's frowning in 3 different places. 1, 2, 3.
I was just look like that because he's, you know.
Okay, buddy.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean quite this when I suggested to get some exercise. You gotta be more careful, Sal.
I was being careful, when I think of it, I just got into a race with a member of the track team. Doesn't seem as well reasoned as I thought it would.
No, it does
Oh.
not.
You just what?
That is. I was racing Emmy.
Uh-oh.
Emmy, is this true?
Emmy fidgets, looking adorably country.
What does contrite mean?
I have
Contrite?
no idea. Contrite, I don't know.
I guess it sort of sounds like a synonym to like nervous. Maybe.
Yeah.
I thought contrite meant like complacent or like oblivious.
That could also be.
I think it means like staggered.
Yeah. I'm sure editor and me will find out for sure.
Editor, pull up definition of word.
Quote the definition. Make us all sound stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Finally, she can't seem to bring herself to say it out loud, and merely nods. The nurse sighs and rubs at his forehead with one hand tiredly.
Who won? Emmy, you've got to be more sensitive to the limits of others.
No one is as cool as you.
Yeah, with your awesome legs. I don't know if he told you.
Whoa!
But it sounds like that. Whoa!
I don't think the
Oh.
nurse is allowed to say that.
No, he's the nurse. He's allowed to comment on people's conditions. That's how that works.
Okay.
I don't know if he told you, but Hisao's a bad part. Getting him to race you is incredibly irresponsible.
Maybe you should have told that to your spy beforehand.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's on you, buddy.
Actually, I started it.
It's okay. Hisao took responsibility.
The nurse is stunned by my statement. You what?
What? I didn't think you'd get out of bed this morning. You what?
You what? We were just running, and Emmy started to pull away, and so I sped up to catch her.
That's
Are
real.
you stupid?
What are you, stupid? Nurse stares at the ceiling, mutters a prayer for patience to some god or another, looks back down at the both of us.
So you're both
What?
stupid.
Why are we're so good? We're so good today. Holy.
Oh. That's a comfort, I guess. No, come on, Hisao. I've got to make sure your heart's not gonna explode or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I dutifully obey and follow him to the adjacent room, where we are certain that I am, in fact, not going to keel over and die.
That would be nice, yes.
So, how does it feel?
I don't know, nothing much. Tired, but it might just be from the exercise.
You should stay here for a few hours and rest. And we'll see how you feel after that.
Oh, we're gonna miss class.
Yeah.
I'm not going to object, so I lie down on the infirmary bed.
We should do this more often.
A thoroughly miserable Emmy comes in after getting an earful from the nurse in the other room.
You got me in trouble.
Just starts muttering to herself. I couldn't hear what he said through the closed door, but I'm sure it wasn't pleasantries.
Emmy, I'm taking your legs as punishment.
Oh.
I am taking your prosthetics.
No more walking for you.
Learn to walk on your hands.
Look.
Bro, I'm just gonna go. I gotta go lower. I can't.
It's okay, it's okay.
Look. I'm really, really sorry. I should have been more careful.
Hey, you didn't know. It's not your fault. She looks awfully down and sorry. My reassurances don't do much to cheer her up. Anyway.
I want to make it up to you.
Again with that decisive nod.
So you have to come to lunch with me.
I'm so sad the high pitch part was went away.
It's fine.
I'll bring it to I'll bring it for you, okay? Sometimes, sometimes something. I forgot English. Something really, really good. Okay, and you're gonna love it, and you're gonna enjoy it, and you're gonna eat all of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I start with a "you don't have to," but then shut up and just nod at her when I see her face.
Okay.
Good.
Wow.
We meet on the roof.
We?
There's two of us, right? Yep. The weather's nice now, so.
Oh, I just did like 2 different notes.
So.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry, I'm going through puberty. So the roof's a great spot for lunch, you know?
I see.
You'll come, right? You wouldn't deny me the chance to make it up to you, right?
Of course not.
She seems very possessive.
Great! See you there! Emmy out!
Common theme is him being steamrolled by these girls.
Stay afloat somewhere between asleep and awake, feeling completely drained.
I'm gonna feel completely drained after this recording.
Not
I hope
only
we
my
pick
body,
her.
all of me is limp and paralyzed, apart from my senses. I swallow with difficulty and then try to lie as still as I can, which in this state is not a very hard thing to do. The nurse is shuffling around on the other side of the curtains he drew to give me privacy. I can see his shadow shifting about in the sunlight. He has opened the window of his office. It's windy outside. The clean white curtains flutter in the breeze in a heavy, lazy motion, like waves. Light sifts through them slowly, half absorbing into the fabric. Me, 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 me. My eyes,
Is that
the
what it
breeze on
sounds
my
like?
face. Yeah, that's a Hisao sleep mode activation. I close my eyes. The breeze on my face feels like the soft fabric of the curtains. I listen to the sound of my heartbeat for a moment, trying to shut out the sound of the nurse tapping away on his computer and my own heavy breathing. It's steady.
Well, that's a good sign at least.
Damn it. Not even a week and I end up like this again. I really screwed up this time. Should have known better than to play the half-baked sports star in front of a real one.
Oh, a real one.
And why did I try to act brave? Like that heart flutter was no big deal, even when it was obvious that it was. It was just a reflex to push it away, to keep it inside. I didn't want it to happen. I didn't want Emmy to see it.
No, she's judging.
He feels vulnerable.
Probably the most vulnerable we've seen Hisao.
Yeah. Stupid. I have to be more careful or I will end up in the hospital again, or worse.
6 feet
Dead.
under. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That. That's my final thought before I give into the tiredness. Hello, nurse. I fell asleep for how long? What time is it? I'm feeling a little lightheaded and I keep blinking compulsively. The next day. Pushing the curtain aside, I squint my eyes against the unfiltered light pouring in from the window. The texture of the canvas feels nothing like the wind did before. The nurse looks up from his work, sitting exactly where he was before.
How are you feeling?
Not good. I can't really tell, so I don't answer anything. I'm feeling kind of groggy from falling asleep at such a weird time. Hopefully I don't look too weird. What time is it? Me croaking the question to gain some orientation. The nurse looking at his wristwatch before answering. Things seem to happen in slow motion.
Quarter past 10. What the
Oops.
heck?
So
The white text is hitting you.
10:25.
Try to think
25?
for a moment what that means, but I'm not really sure. Is it AM or PM?
It's 10:15.
AM or PM though?
Probably AM. I hope you wouldn't be there at 10.
Well, yeah, he
15
said it's
PM.
still light outside, so I'm assuming it's still in the morning.
Yeah, because I mean, if it's high school, you probably starts at 7, so it's been 3 hours.
Plus, he was
Could
even
be.
earlier because of the running. So
Mhm. Yeah, true. You didn't answer my question, Hisao.
Oh, fine.
Climb down from that bed then and see how you're doing. Don't.
I try to do exactly that, only to sway dizzily when I move too fast. The nurse moves to support me by an arm and sighs.
Stand up too quickly. Is what I was going to say. Just sit there. I'll check your pressure to make sure.
Thanks, Doc. My good intentions sure lasted for a long time. I shut up, embarrassed with myself, while the nurse gets busy with an old-fashioned contraption and my arm. After a couple of minutes, he puts it away, looking neither pleased nor happy.
You alright? Head stop spinning.
Yeah,
we love our short answer, King.
yeah,
Good. And how are those contents doing?
good.
You didn't show very good judgment out there, Hisao.
I saw the retort I was going to make. It's what I was thinking myself, but hearing it stated by somebody else makes me want to protest. What he's saying is not pleasant to hear. Does it make him any less right? No, sir. He nods, still looking as neutral as he was before. It would be easy to be angry at him if he said, "Told you so," or something. But he doesn't.
His face says it though.
Yeah. I was
Look
really
at
hoping
him.
you just say it right now. I can try and help you keep your health, but ultimately the last call lies with you. Hopefully this little episode will be something that'll remind you of that. Here, a note for your teacher to avoid an interrogation.
Right on.
Oh wait, I take the slip of paper he's offering, and then make my leave, as I can't think of anything else to say, nor even really want to.
Stay out of trouble, you hear me? I don't think it was anything but a scare, but next time it could be different.
I hear you. The halls are quiet as the courtyard was, naturally so since everyone is in class. I knock lightly at the door of 333 and push open the doors when Muto calls from the other side. Sorry I'm late. 15 pairs of eyes turn to me. Whoa,
That's
Dang.
crazy.
the Hisao aura.
Good morning, Nakai. Yeah, we're doing that, guys.
Mutao seems to be somewhat confounded by my coming in late, as if I interrupted his flow or something.
Yeah, it's slow.
This teach flow.
Whoops. Judging from the rambling lectures his classes tend to be, that might be the case.
Dang. He's a yapper.
Whoops.
Yeah.
I pass him the note the nurse gave me. Mateo takes it with a nod and reads it quickly.
Oh, I thought he was gonna read it in front of the class.
You have a.
So you almost died today, Hisao. Great.
He lifts his eyebrows and gives me a kind of a stern look, but doesn't say anything. Just nods solemnly again. I shrug and he gestures at me to run along, so I naturally do.
Two silent kings.
He just skips away. The class goes on lazily. I think I'm starting to get into the rhythm of the school. I have even stopped worrying about taking notes and being overtly attentive. The first days I was pretty high-strung in class. Uto finishes his lecture about electricity early, but continues without a pause about the festival.
So, as you know, the festival is on the day after tomorrow. I hope everyone's projects are going to be successful this year. Have a good time, but also come Sunday, please keep the meaning of the festival in your minds.
Games and fried food.
Everyone bursts out in laughter, and so do I.
I can't imagine Hisao laughing.
He gives like a haha.
Haha,
Yes.
good one, Lisa.
Thank you, Mikado. But what? Oh.
The remainder of his sentence is buried beneath the ring of the split.
Well,
Everyone starts packing their things.
the belt doesn't dismiss you,
real.
I do.
Wait, don't leave.
Oh, don't leave me. Mito deliberates for a moment since almost nobody seems to pay attention anymore. He gives up and sits down.
Oh.
I'm not paid enough for this.
Whoa.
It's crowded in the hallway, or as crowded as hallways in the school probably get. Most of the students seem to be heading down for the cafeteria.
But
Yeah, I
that's
don't think we've
not
ever seen
where
a crowd
we're
before.
going.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, normally I join the flow and grab a lunch myself, but today is different. Today I've been invited to lunch on the roof.
Heck yeah.
An odd location, but that's where I was told to go. Fortunately, I managed to find shelter from the storm in the lee of the classroom door. Eventually, the torrent subsides, and I step tentatively out into the hallway, only to be met by Emmy, who comes flouncing down the hallway like a cannonball.
Gives a heart attack again.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hold up.
This is why we're doing this.
Hey, hi Hisao. Great timing. Look, I'm not in my gym uniform.
That looks so weird.
I have super extra lunch today, as promised. Let's go upstairs.
The stairway to the roof is a little
Dilapidated.
dilapidated,
Yes.
but it's clearly been used recently. At the top of the stairs is a door complete with a missing padlock.
Not surprising.
I wonder who the intrepid individual was that removed the lock.
I
Misha.
wonder. Oh yeah, Misha. Misha knows the secrets of the school.
Mm.
Emily shoves the door open and steps beaming into the sunlight.
Don't you just love the textured floor?
Oh snap! I know that silhouette.
Who's that Pokemon?
Diplodocus.
Suddenly, a tall, dark stranger appears out of nowhere, standing imposingly in front of us. Emmy flinches back, almost falling back down the stairs.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh snap!
There's two.
Yikes! You scared me, Rin.
Wait, isn't she?
Hello.
Yay!
Yeah, crossover.
We all have a voice
Noticing that
line.
Rin looks at me. Emmy looks curiously at me.
Um, you two know each other?
I look confusedly at Emmy. She's that friend of yours? Rin has turned her gaze towards the clouds drifting above the school.
I didn't know you knew this person, Emmy.
This person.
Dot dot dot. The awkward silence lasts only for a few seconds until Emmy lets out a tiny giggle, shrugging the coincidence off.
I invited Hisao for lunch. If you know him, that's just better.
Oh, does that mean I don't get food? Or did you invite him for lunch without the lunch?
Neither. I have food for 3.
Oh,
Oh,
Nice
Emmy's
thinking.
very thoughtful.
so kind.
Yeah. This better be. I want to see this food. I want to see this food.
They walk to the other end of the roof while I stay at the clock tower for a while, taking in the atmosphere. Do they normally go out to eat here?
I guess so. This
Is
is a ritual.
How did Rin open the door?
Well, any other way she opens any other door.
That's fair. I mean, she was locked in the classroom at one time when it was closed.
I'm sure she can figure it out for herself.
Her
I guess.
feet. Mhm.
I guess, but I
There's
feel like a
nobody.
staircase door would be the worst.
You're right. There's nobody else but us here. I guess the roof is not as popular as it is in other schools. A few run-down benches and tables are scattered around the edges, perhaps in an attempt to make the rooftop look less desolate. The small pebbles covering the roof rattle beneath our feet.
Ew.
I speak through the chain link fence to take a look at the school grounds and beyond. Students are strolling in pairs and groups around the quadrangle.
Quandale.
And not the cafeteria. A few delivery trucks are driving past the school toward the convenience store nearby. Somewhere a watchdog barks at a passerby. Somehow, when I look toward the town center, small town feel strikes me very strongly and almost palpably. The hectic lifestyle of big metropolises seems so far away and foreign here. Nobody has to run to catch a bus like their life depended on it, or get their senses overloaded by the neon lights and traffic jams. I feel surprisingly optimistic about this new life of mine. Looking at my new hometown, even if it's going to be mine for only one short year. Finding out about my illness and having to move away from home all came so suddenly. I haven't had time to think how I feel about it. When I step out of the shadow of the clock tower to the open, I feel warmth touching my back. The sun shines from a perfectly clear cerulean sky.
Hisao, we're gonna go eat. Are you gonna come join?
Real close.
In a minute.
He's
I'm
thinking.
monologuing right now.
He's so cool over there.
I'm aura forming right now.
Hisao, put your aura away. Get over here. I'm hungry.
Cool breeze sweeping over the rooftop makes me shiver, but only briefly. The wind carries the scent of the trees and flowers, not smog and car exhaust like it used to just a few weeks ago. Emmy settles on a bench with Rin in tow and produces one big and two small lunchboxes from her bag.
Who's gonna get who's gonna get which
I
one?
wonder if Rin's gonna get the big
I wonder
one.
who gets the big lunch.
Yeah.
Come on, Hisao. What are you waiting for?
He's horrifying me.
She's beckoning to me to join them, making room on the already small bench.
Oh,
I see
Closer.
myself on the corner of the bench to take as little space as possible. It's pretty cramped, but somehow all three of us fit on it. Impressive view.
Thanks, I'm flattered.
Emmy suppresses a giggle and places the lunchbox in front of Rin and hands another lunchbox to me.
Here you go. Lunch, as promised.
Homemade, no less. I'm impressed. Wow, this looks really good.
show us the lunchbox right now.
No, I don't think they are.
No.
H team with the lunchbox.
Thanks. I make them myself when I can.
Conversation dies off as I set about the business of feeding myself.
Okay.
Taking a few bites, I glance up and notice Rin deftly opening the lunchbox and popping a forkful of food into her mouth using only her feet.
Manners, come on now.
Even though I've seen it before, I can't help but be impressed at her dexterity.
I wonder how she feels about finger food.
It's also a reminder of the sort of place I am in right now.
I guess she washes her feet now. Same way we'd wash our hands.
I guess.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
she'd
maybe,
have
but you have to
to.
put them in socks and shoes still.
That's true. It's just like hand sanitizer.
Feet sanitizer.
Will I ever get used to sights such as this? Question mark. I can't decide if getting used to such a thing would be a good thing or a bad thing either.
What do you mean?
Does getting used to this place mean that I'm giving up on being a normal person? Or does it just mean that I'm becoming more understanding about those around me?
I think the second
Oh.
one.
It's a good message.
I'm distracted from my thoughts by the sight of Emmy tearing into her lunch as if it had insulted her ancestors.
Holy. Oh my goodness, Emmy.
You seem pretty hungry. Emmy looks up, mouth half full, and swallows before nodding.
My morning run always works up an appetite. Which is great, because then I burn through lunch pretty quickly. Helps me keep my girlish figure.
What would happen if you lose it? Did you become a man?
I very nearly choke on my lunch, trying not to laugh.
It's a figure of speech. Stupid.
Figure this speech. Does your figure have to run in the mornings too?
Do you always talk like this?
Like what?
Tell me what?
The food is still in your mouth.
Eating.
Never mind. So, I struggle to think of small talk and settle on the obvious question.
What's that? Oh,
How'd you two meet?
I thought it was gonna be about limbs.
I thought I was gonna do, yeah, something like that.
Ren seems content to let Emmy answer the question.
Great.
You got this.
Um, someone in the housing department thought we'd complement each other well, so we were assigned rooms next to one another. I wonder
So it was
why.
about limbs.
You guys complete each other. Compliment each other.
Rin has to say something. Like shoes in a suit.
Huh.
Yeah. Come on, Rin.
Emmy giggles at my confusion.
Put it together. Put us together, and we've got all our limbs. Get it?
Hmm.
Get it? So I started helping Ren get ready in the morning, and that was that. I mean, you can't help someone get dressed every morning and not get along.
I see. Ren chooses this moment to interact. Or interject.
I have trouble with shirts. No surprise.
The bane of my existence.
Right, that seems fairly obvious.
Really?
Kind of? This isn't helping, but at least Emmy seems to find the whole thing funny.
Completes the dynamic.
That combined with the fact that Rin is genuinely curious makes me feel slightly better and yet confused. I mean, you've got no arms.
Really?
Okay, so putting on a shirt seems like one of those things that would be difficult. You know what? I'm just going to stop talking now.
Good
The look on
shout.
her face.
Good shout.
What are you talking about?
It'll save me a lot of trouble in the long run. Rin nods in what I suspect is meant to be a sage manner.
I see.
The conversation dies as I turn my attention back to my lunch.
It's so awesome.
It's really quite good. Emmy finishes her lunch first and makes a contented noise.
Ah, that was good.
As she busies herself with cleaning up her lunch, Rin speaks up.
I'm thirsty.
Oh, I almost forgot about that. Sorry.
She just like
Wait, finish your
Florida.
sentence.
that. No. I got my question answered.
Huh?
Continue. Don't
Okay.
worry about it.
With the floor, she reaches into her bag and removes a trio of juice boxes. She tosses me one that appears to be cranberry juice, one to Rin that appears to be some kind of strawberry milk, complete with pink color scheme, and keeps an equally pink box of some kind of fruit punch for herself. Rin dexterously stabs her straw through the top of her box and begins to drink. I'm once again impressed by how flexible she is, but this time I keep my comment to myself.
I'm jealous of these grippers.
I'm impressed.
Okay. Somehow I don't think either Emmy or Ren are the sorts of people to think twice about the way they work around their particular disabilities. Ren especially so. Indeed, she gives off the impression of being entirely unaware that she's missing any limbs at all.
She's just that flawless.
Oh,
Whether or not that's a conscious decision or is another matter. I'm honestly not sure.
So Hisao, how do you like it up here?
Uh, hmm? It's quite nice, actually. I like high places for the view. Thanks for inviting me up here. And for the lunch, too. Emmy grins a 1,000 watt grin. Pleased by my response, I suppose.
No problem. Feel free to eat with us next time. Feel free. Feel free to eat with us next time too. Okay. I won't make you lunch, but you can bring your own up here.
No lunch service? I don't know.
Okay, so
Emmy looks mock offended.
Trying to take advantage of my good nature? The nerve!
She giggles.
Well, if that's your answer, I guess Rin and I will just keep eating lunch all alone.
I am suddenly assaulted by the most heart-rending puppy dog eyes I've ever seen as Emmy pouts. Kidding. I was kidding.
I'm sorry.
You fold so easy. You wimp.
I love to eat lunch up here again. Good location, and the company's okay too.
He can never be too nice. This Nakai.
Emmy frowns a bit at my declaration of okay, but seems happy enough that I've accepted her invitation. I guess this makes us friends now.
This
Right.
duo or the student council duo? What?
I like this duo so much.
Yeah.
Rin's so
I like-
deadpan and stupid. I love when she says stuff and she's like, "What?" And then like whenever Hisao answers, she just like stares at him. And that's it.
Emmy is just the most chaotic, just
Yes.
being.
I think she compliments Rin really nicely because Rin like rarely says anything ever insightful or like nice, while she's always talking. So it's kind of basically the same thing that the student council duo is,
Yeah.
just slightly
I
different.
somehow got saddled with Emmy and Misha.
I got saddled with the 2/7 types.
I do
I
like
don't
the
know because
student
Rin
council
talks a
duo.
decent amount. Yeah,
do.
they're fun, but I like these ones better.
Or at least acquaintances. The lunch bell rings, signaling a return downstairs.
Rin, you didn't finish your lunch again.
I wasn't that hungry.
If you don't eat more, if you don't eat more, you're going to fade away.
Oh, Rin shrugs as if this is an acceptable risk. Come on, we'd better get going. The three of us head downstairs together. The afternoon class passes. Once again, I find myself without a plan for something to do after school, so I head to the library to return a couple of the books I finished reading.
Library.
Walking inside, I see that there are about as many students here as there were on Tuesday, all the more evident from the almost total silence enveloping the room. Yeah. I dropped the books I had borrowed into the return slots in the counter, Yuko suddenly pops up from behind it, quite startled from the banging they make as they hit the trolley next to her. Sorry, Yuko. Didn't mean to startle you.
No, that's fine. It happens a lot. I'm used to it by now. Can I help you?
It's okay. I think I know where everything is. Thanks anyway.
Sounds kind of pretentious.
I suppose I'll grab another book or two while I'm here. There's not much else to do. And after reading so much during my stay in the hospital, it's become a hard habit to break.
Talks about it like they're drugs.
I wanted, it's not a bad thing, Hisao. I wandered down to the fiction section toward the back of the library, scanning the bookshelves for anything that catches my eye.
So if I have to do Hanako too.
Oh, there
So
you go.
as I do, I look over to the corner.
Oh my goodness.
Been the last time I was here, not really expecting anything to come of it. Surprisingly, though, she's there, absorbed completely in a fairly thick book. I decided against intruding on her like the last time, and get back to finding reading material.
Oh.
After an indiscernible amount of time spent pursuing the aisles, I finally decided on a couple books to get and slide them off the shelf. With a minimum of a fuss, I quickly walk over to the counter, check out my books, and pop them into my bag as I walk out. By the time I leave the main building, sunset isn't too far away. A small trickle of students remain, but the majority have left presumably to their homes and dorms. Feeling utterly drained, I head to my room to read the books I borrowed. There's been enough action and excitement for one day already.
Dang, we went through a whole day.
The first is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. I know the story, of course, but I've never actually read the original book.
True. I haven't done that either.
It's just as trippy as I remember the story to be, with the wacky characters and nonsense plot. I start thinking of myself as some kind of an Alice too, haplessly tumbling down the rabbit hole into this crippled wonderland. Okay.
Now the ableist. Yeah.
Okay, that's a rather strong expression. Still, the isolated location and the overt way the school accommodates to absolutely everything is unsettling. It is like another world. I wonder why I can't shake the feeling of being an outsider like Alice, despite most everyone being so hospitable and friendly with me.
It's because you're so new to this world.
Turning another page, my mind starts drifting further away from the book. It's quiet. I can hear my heartbeat thumping against the fabric of my shirt. For some reason, it makes me feel really bad, like it has since that time in the forest with Iwanako. Like I was locked in a cage with something nasty and scary. I put the book down for a while and stare at the ceiling, taking my time to shake off the feeling. 200 pages later, I fall asleep.
Oh,
It'd be bedtime.
bedtime.
Oh,
Tarot card.
it's perfect.
What does Katawa mean? I know Shoujo means girl.
Shoujo mean disabled girl? Is that it?
You think Katawa means disabled?
Wait. Let's Google that. What is Kato? What?
Can we just start saying in English if it's disabled girl, please? Alright guys, we're playing disabled girl this time.
What does Kato mean? Hold up.
Somebody Google that. Somebody Google that right now.
Google, look up what Katawa means.
Google open.
Editor, put it on the screen right now.
I think it does mean disability.
Disability girls.
Oh, it
Heck
means
yeah.
it's yeah. It's direct translation: crippled girls. Crippled.
Oh.
Whoa.
All right, guys, we're playing Cripple Girls. Oh,
I
no, that doesn't
love
sound right.
I love
I don't like
crippled
that.
girls.
Playing crippled
Mm.
girls, crippled girls to
Mm.
uh,